Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. I hope you've had a good week and thanks for joining me. So we're doing this from Monday the 21st through till Sunday the 27th. Okay, so how I work is I call in my guides, always in spirit who love me, and I channel through information for you for the upcoming week. There may be some tips and techniques, different things I feel may assist you on your journey for the week ahead. So just give me a second, I'll just tune in, seal off, and we'll get straight into it. Okay, so the saying, it's about what I can feel is that there's quite a few people out there that are really wanting things and are really reaching for things and are really trying to get them, but they're not allowing themselves to get more acclimatized to where they're at and to actually allow those things to come to them. And it's that thing when you're yearning for something, when you're really wanting something to come to you, really wanting to manifest something, if you keep fixating on it 100% of the time, and especially the way it's going to be, the way it's going to come into your life, it actually can, put a bit of a hold on it, because it's that thing you're fixating on it coming into your life instead of you really owning it and being it and being a part of it. So it's about feeling, seeing, and imagining what that is when you actually have it. So it's that thing too about, put some effort, put some focus into what you want to do, and to, give yourself time to really be in that place, that when you do have it, and this goes for everything right across the board, whether it's getting in contact with your guides, relationships, money, new houses, new jobs, feeling anew within yourself. And actually they're saying too about releasing those sort of old programs and constraints that you feel that you may have. They're saying that quite a few people are really pushing themselves to try to heal. It's that thing about allow yourselves to heal instead of trying to push through this. Okay, so you're telling me to get on with the weekly review. Okay, give me a second. So what's on Monday? Monday. So, alright, so this is about allowing yourself to be in that place, like we were just speaking about. It's also allowing yourself to have some fun on the journey. And it's that thing too about realizing that in between manifesting something and actually that coming into your life, there is going to be a gap. Now that gap may be 10 minutes, an hour, a couple hours. It may be a few months, a few years, whatever it is. But it's that thing when you keep going, it's not here yet, you're actually sort of pushing it away, you're saying it's not here. So it's about being comfortable within that gap. And it's about rewarding yourself in the meantime. And what I mean, reward yourself, have a good time, enjoy where you're at, be mindful, really flow with what you're doing at that time, whatever that is, and making it the best you can for that Monday. Okay, Tuesday. So this is, alright, so it's about opening yourself up, and it's about opening to receive new information, more information, things which are going to help you. But it's also that thing about allowing yourself to process what is already there. I can feel that some people, especially at the moment, because of there's been so many changes going on, they're really trying to cram in as much information as they possibly can at this time. And by doing this, what actually happens is you tend to overload information on information. And when that happens, it becomes this very kind of shaky, kind of, if you could call it a tower of energy above you or flow above you that needs time to assimilate. And when you keep stacking on the one on top of the other, it doesn't allow it to go smoothly in piece by piece. So allow yourself to flow a little bit more, to have a little bit more time, a little bit like Monday, have a little bit of space there. So this goes for emotionally as well. So yeah, this seems like this whole week so far is all about creating space, and they're telling me it is going to be for the rest of it. So we're going on to a more emotional space at the moment. And emotional space could mean a few things. You know, for some people it could actually mean being with people and, you know, getting out more socially. It could actually mean having a little bit more time out. And it also could mean about really starting to, you know, be aware of what kind of emotional environment you give yourself. So that could be inside yourself or that could be outside of yourself. And, you know, and then asking yourself, okay, is this the type of environment that is really beneficial for me? And you're either going to feel good or you're not going to feel good. And if you get a neutral, they're saying put it aside because you're probably confusing or pushing the answer, and then come back to it. It's about creating space even in those questions. Okay, so Thursday. So Thursday too, this is about giving yourself time to journey from one thing to the next. So it's that thing about, you know, they talk about, you know, it's a lot of the time it's not the end result, but it's a journey getting there. So it's that thing about allowing yourself to have some time out, allowing yourself to... So I'm laughing because before I did the videos today, I actually didn't really feel like doing much. So I went and laid in a bath and put some hypnosis on and just laid there in the bath, did some meditation for a good hour with some incense, some oils. You know, it was very, very relaxing, really cool. And they're saying this about Thursday. They're saying about giving yourself that space, that time when you need it. And if you go to do something and it just feels difficult or really hard, or it's like you're pulling teeth trying to do it, maybe just wait a little bit. You know, it might actually be the next day that you have to do this. Okay, so getting on to Friday. So, okay, think about what you say. Friday is about communication, but it's about actually thinking about what you're actually saying, and it's about just being aware, not thinking, but being aware, and being aware about what you're thinking as well, whether that's for other people, yourself, or whatever. Because what you're thinking today is going to make an impact on you tomorrow and the next day, and blah blah blah. So it's that thing that not to berate yourself if, you know, you start realizing that you thought, oh, bugger this person and this is crap and whatever the case. It's about being aware of that and actually going, well, is this really benefiting me? Is this something that is really going to help me at the moment? Okay, so getting on to, and yeah, when you are aware of that, just before I go on, when you are aware of that and you are honest and you're forgiving of yourself, you know, give yourself a pat on the back and say, good job, you know, for just being aware, for not condemning myself, and for realizing that, hey, we're all human, we all have bad days, we all think crazy things at times, so just chill a bit. Okay, so get on to Saturday. So Saturday, this is about your heart, but this is about giving space to your heart. So giving space to your heart can mean that you actually say to people, you know, this is not respectful, what I'm hearing, you know, I don't like the way you're talking to me. It's about if you're in a position in which you are not enjoying, it's about just leaving, you know, and it's that thing too about not making excuses. So it's that thing about flowing with it a little bit more, and how can you love yourself and how can you love the space you're in? If you're pushing yourself to, because I can see a few people in family situations and social situations on Saturday, and it's like they just really don't want to be there. You're really just not enjoying it. And the thing is, if you're pushing yourself to do that, you're not really giving the people that you're with love either, as well as yourself. So just excuse yourself. You've got stuff to do. You don't even need to explain yourself. Go and do whatever is going to create a space of love and a sanctuary for yourself. Okay, so Sunday Sunday. So sometimes they're saying it comes through when, Sunday is about giving to yourself and that sort of thing. But this Sunday is actually about how can you create a space for another person? How can you help another person out? How can you give to another person? But only do this if you really want to. If you don't really want to, that's okay. It doesn't mean you're bad or anything like that. Sometimes you just don't feel like it. It's not in you, which is honouring you and whoever you're thinking about. But it's that thing about, are you able to create a space for somebody else? And this could mean, listening to them on the phone. If they need to have a chat about something, it could be about supporting them. It could be about doing something with them. Or sometimes it could even be just going around to a friend's place and just sitting there. You don't even need to speak. It might be going for a walk, going to sit down on the couch, watch a movie next to them, hanging out, whatever the case is, and not even speaking. So there can be a lot of love, a lot of support in that actual just complete quietness. So I'm going to leave that with you. So I want to thank you very much for joining me. I love it when you comment, like, subscribe, and share me around as well. Always puts a smile on my face. Always is really cool knowing I can get out and reach lots of people with this information coming through. Okay, beautiful. Well, have a fantastic week and look forward to speaking with you next week. I'll see you then. Big love.